Ready, Freddie?
Yep.
Timing is, it goes right at the end of the song. Hey, we are live. It's such a harsh transition.
Live.
Hello and welcome. Hello. This is Total Spotfest. I am JJ. That right there is Jamie. I got the directions down pat, y'all. We are Austin-less, unfortunately, tonight. Congratulations, Austin Reddick, Highly Howitzer, for shoring up some stuff for their move out to the East Coast. But we're going to kick it a little old school tonight. Oh, Jamie, how you doing, man? It was above freezing today.
It was above freezing. Life's good other than, we got, 5 inches around here. Not crazy. But yeah, we survived Snowmageddon 2026. Yep. Everybody talks about how it's the craziest thing ever. We're inside for a day. Ooh.
Yeah. Well, you were inside for a day. I was at a dealership for some reason for 5 hours. It happens, I think, and we just got the northern tip too. Yeah. I mean, all hearts and love go out to all our friends. What's up, Clint? All our friends down in Tennessee. I know our YouTube mod is down. Heather's down in Tennessee area, and they got pummeled like a son of a bitch.
And they're not used to that. Like,
no, like almost 2 inches of ice, which anywhere is
the only kind of pummeling that they're used to is like breaking into the show business. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. I was gonna make an Alabama joke, but for Heather's sake, I won't.
She's Tennessee, it's fine.
She hates college football. They hate Alabama.
I know.
Okay. Anyway, for those of you out there watching, hello and welcome and hello. We hope you are staying warm and safe wherever you may be. This is your first time here. Hello. We do this every Wednesday. Hit that subscribe button down below. Give us a thumbs up while you're down there. Hit the little bell icon so you know when we go live. As you see, follow us on the internets at Total Spotfest. Spoiler, this is not going to be the only place you're going to be able to see this show. Effective next week-ish, give or take.
Yeah, next week. I'd say it'd be next week. There's one or two spots they could possibly be on in addition.
They may be listed down below. Who knows?
They both might start with a T, or I guess one of them formally start with a T, and one currently starts with a T. It is now American owned. That's your hint.
America. Well, you picked the Super Bowl. I'll give you that, Jamie.
I did. Mark Stradamus hits 80% of the time, every time.
Did you hear the preseason poster conspiracy theory?
Oh, that's been out there forever. Like anytime they do the Super Bowl logo with all the colors and everything, they're like, "Oh, this is who's going to be in it." Blah blah blah. Chiefs have been hearing about it for a while. I haven't seen a whole lot of black and yellow in there, but there could be a time in the near future. Probably not with Mike McCarthy being on, but you never know.
And I knew they were going to do that this whole time, and I'm just
100%,
like,
dude.
As soon as his name was originally dropped, I'm like, God, they're going to do that, aren't they?
You went from a 9-8 team to an 8-9 team. That's what you traded.
Here's the thing. Mike McCarthy in the regular season, fine. Postseason adds nothing to the mix. And he's yes, I've heard some eternal optimists in the Yinzer land say, well, Dick Vermeil sat out for a bunch and came back as an old man to the Rams, and he won a Super Bowl, and then he went to Kansas City, and I'm like, slow your roll. Yeah. He was there and they sucked for like 4 years before he lucked himself into the Kurt Warner situation. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's back it up. So, but no, it should be good. You got big Super Bowl plans?
Yeah. Sitting on my couch, eating food.
Because you chill with the family?
Yeah. Well, I always have this thing, like I can't watch Chiefs football with anybody because I just have to be in my spot. Have to wear my shirt, have to have everything like exactly. Yeah. And then if I watch with anybody, we always lose. And I always blame them because I'm like, I shouldn't have been here in the first place. It's your fault. Typical fan, as you know. But yeah, no, I don't think we're doing anything. I don't even know. I think we're honestly gonna watch it for commercials because this is when we get our first Doomsday real trailer, and your boy is excited about it.
Yeah, could be some good commercials. Yeah, I'm going over one of my managers at work, his house. He always throws a big stiff, and I've been, I'm like, I'm going over, and I remember I talked to him actually before I left work tonight. I was like, oh, by the way, for Super Bowl, what do you want me to bring over? You want to get some wings or get? He goes, oh no, you don't bring food to my house. He's one of those like I'll have these spread type of guys, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so yeah, it's gonna be good times. All right.
Speaking of going over, there was a surprise go over, two surprise go overs tonight. One pissed me off, and one was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah. So let's get right into it. We've been pontificating quite a bit for the last few weeks about how do I want to say this? The pace of the Dynamites in this kind of in-between world of pay-per-views. Okay.
Yeah, it's finally starting to take shape now, though.
Yeah. Tonight was of a sharp deviation from that course. Let's be real.
Pivot.
I mean, you start the night with a Kenny Omega match. Let's go. I mean, not even any bullshit. We're gonna do some little, backstage segment with Renee, and no, just open the show straight up. Here's Best Bout Machine. Let's effing go, right?
It wasn't even that long of a match either. It was like 9 minutes of just gloriousness.
Yeah, I mean, Rocky Romero's a consummate professional, so good person on there. You're in a good wrestling city, Austin, Texas. Good wrestling city, right? Good crowd.
They were in it.
They were. Couple of them we'll talk about quite a bit. But yeah, I thought it's a fantastic way to start the show. I mean, it's never a bad idea to start with Kenny Omega. By God.
It's like, speaking of Marvel, since I'm excited about Marvel. It's like Iron Man 2. Okay. Think of Iron Man 2. You remember Iron Man 2?
No, I do.
People poop on it. It's actually not that bad.
I poop on it. I don't like it. It's not that good.
Because you had arguably probably the best person to play Hammer ever. Like
I'll give you that. I will give you that 1,000%. Yes.
But he always eats his dessert first because that's what he does. And that's a Kenny Omega match on TV.
Kenny Omega.
Okay. Everybody is Justin Hammer just eating their ice
dessert
cream
first.
And then we'll get you your bird, okay?
Top tier. Look at this. The references are, I mean, he's going to be insufferable until after the Super Bowl, until he gets that damn trailer, just so you guys know.
I just know the X-Men are part of it, and if they fuck up the X-Men, I might not ever forgive them.
They did a good job with Fantastic Four. So
excellent job with Fantastic Four.
I'm very hopeful. Cross my fingers, knock on wood. Now, after the match, they lay out sort of this weird non-tournament tournament they're doing for the number one contender. Oh, Jamie's got thoughts. I can see it already. They're building up, which I think is nice, right? Not making it into pay-per-view because it's going to be on TV, but they're building up the Grand Slam Australia, which, to be fair, that's what you do, right? The first Grand Slam was such an epic thing. It was free on a Wednesday night, and they gave us Kenny Omega versus Bryan Danielson for an hour to start the damn thing. I mean, plus Ruby got a main event. Hey, Ruby. I think it's good to, as much as I shit on Tony Khan for having all these individual name things, keeping the lore of Grand Slam as it is, especially with it being an international thing, I do dig that, right?
I do too.
So in this lull between pay-per-views, you're kind of getting a mini pay-per-view on Valentine's Day, and they're going to have a number one contender match at Grand Slam Australia, with the winner getting a title shot at Revolution. And the four contenders, because Samoa Joe hurt himself doing something.
Yeah, he's legit.
Whatever. Yeah, he is a non-contact. I don't know. I didn't catch what it was he actually hurt. Yeah. but something outside of not a sports injury, not an in-ring stuff.
Yeah.
The winner of tonight, so Kenny Omega next week is going to fight the winner of tonight's match between Andrade El Idolo and Swerve Strickland. We're holding off on that whole thing for good reason.
Spoiler match of the night.
Early match of the year contender. I know we're like 3 weeks into January.
I mean, that's fair. We haven't had we 17 matches.
I know. And Hangman and Page. So is Hangman just automatically in this match, apparently, in Australia? Is that?
I mean,
because the winner of next week's match, so the winner of tonight's main event fights Kenny Omega, and the winner of that goes on, and there's only one other person that they made mention of in this contention. So it feels like Hangman's already in that match in Australia, which is fine, but also weird.
I think they'll probably set that straight and make him have a match on a Collision or something to qualify against, I don't know,
somebody. Maybe the loser of tonight's main event.
Lance Archer, something. Just to make it seem semi-believable. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. He deserves to be there, and everybody wants to see Kenny Omega or whoever wins versus him, in order to get that shot,
But you have no bad options here. You got, you got Kenny got Omega, which, yes, we all, of course, right? Swerve, who's come back bulkier than ever, hot as fuck, edging towards that heel turn. Hanger, and then Andrade, who I have so many words for that we're going to save for the end, I think. So you really have no bad option. You know what I mean?
Yes, it was. There's lots of goodness that is coming out of this, and finally having a path just makes my heart happy.
Okay.
That's probably the best way to put it. We finally got a path.
Shoot from the hip. Quick shot. Between those four, who do you want to see face MJF at Revolution? Go.
Omega.
Okay.
I am fucking biased.
You are.
That's literally that's like asking a Trump supporter, who's your favorite president?
True. Yes. That was the lowest of low-hanging fruit I think I've ever served you, Jamie.
Yeah. I mean, asking a Patriots fan who their favorite quarterback of all time is.
I swear to God, the Patriots win the Super Bowl, I'm gonna be so mad.
They're not. Seahawks. I called it.
No,
I have already foretold this.
Mark Stradamus has moved over to football.
24-16.
Ooh, a low scoring event for the Seahawks.
Mm-hmm. They will get a defensive touchdown of some sort. I do not know what type, but there will be. I'm betting on it, literally. So yeah, that defense is legit.
JSN is MVP.
No, Sam Darnold.
Sam freaking Darnold. I should put that into a parlay just for good measure, just to see what it does.
Oh, they got all the weird bets out already. How long?
I know. I know.
All of it. All
right, so follow that up with not a title match, but an eliminator match.
BJ.
What's up, BJ?
Nice.
So, Jon Moxley versus a debuting sort of Ace Austin. His Dynamite debut, right?
Yes. And for those who have never seen Ace Austin, first off, number one, shame on you.
For real.
Because we have got to see him live.
Yes, we have.
Thrice times.
Okay. Close.
Twice at Revolver and once at GCW. Or not at GCW. Anarchy. I know we've seen him thrice times together. It's been
okay. All right.
And I really want to say thrice. So we're making it happen.
We're sticking with thrice.
Okay. But this man is phenomenal in a multitude of ways. And for him to be able to show that off against the literal Swiss Army knife of wrestlers and Jon Moxley, who can go in any style and just be fine because his brutality just works against anybody. This match was everything I wanted. And it made, and the thing is, Moxley wins, but he still makes Austin looked like $1 million. Like,
oh yeah.
how good do you have to be? Sing Moxley's praises, damn it.
Say his name. I mean, Ace Austin. I mean, yeah, it was I mean, we've seen him just. I mean, he's a veritable artist in an ambulance. You know, seeing him the 3 times that we
Ooh,
have.
good.
That's a thrice reference there. And yes, Moxley is the perfect person to have him have his first match on Dynamite by far, right? Because Moxley can do any style, and you get to display Ace Austin, and he's come so far from when I very first saw him the first time. It was before we saw him live, but saw him during the pandemic inside of he was kind of in the middle pack of X Division in Impact Wrestling back then.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like, oh, that kid's not bad, right? You know, he's got a weird, you know, kind of almost now my brain just shut down. Chan Tatum in Deadpool, X-Men, Gambit. He has a weird like Gambit. Like,
oh yeah, he did have the Gambit thing. Always had the card.
Well, he had the card and he had the staff too when he was pre-Bullet Club, right? He had the staff too, so he was like super Gambit.
You know what? I appreciate a man who likes Marvel. It's all good.
It was a good gimmick. I like it. I like that he still keeps the card shtick going and everything. And him in the Bang Bang game is fantastic. All the sense in the world, especially when the man on your shirt comes back, which I am dying for.
I was trying to hopefully bring it into existence today. I thought there was a chance he could show up today. We didn't get him, but we got one. Honestly, a little bit better.
A little bit better.
A little bit better.
If I had to just throw something out there, I would say Australia would be a fantastic time for him to come back.
You say that's on the nose, maybe?
On the nose. Saying. I know he's a Kiwi. It's a little different, but still close enough.
Close enough, bro. He's gonna come out like they're gonna turn off all the lights, and next thing you know, you're gonna see the black shirts of the New Zealand rugby team come out, do the haka, and then his music hits, and he walks out right through them. That shit would be so fire down there.
Mega super heat. All right, let's go.
Oh man, that would be so cool. Actually, now I'm thinking about it.
That would be really cool, especially because in Australia, that'd be like super heat too. If you bring out the All Blacks.
Oh yeah. I know. Tony Khan, who watches the show regularly.
Tony, we're giving you gold right now. Take it, run. Okay. After the match, of course, he is met by Takeshita, not Okada. Takeshita. Do you like? Because I mean, everything under the sun has signaled that Moxley wants Okada. I love the kind of like mental swerve we took here by putting Takeshita out to be the person, because Takeshita beat him and he wants that title. More to elevate the story with him and Okada, we know that. But what are your thoughts on Takeshita approaching him rather than the obvious answer of here comes Okada, right?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. And after some certain things happening later tonight, which I know we'll get into, it is painting a painfully obvious painting for me that one person might be leaving one group to go to another. And Takeshita standing side by side with Mox going up against Okada and a person who forgives him later tonight. That just screams money. That should be the headline, the main event. I don't care what else is going on. That should be the main event over MJF at Revolution. Take my money.
Do you still think Moxley's on his way out? Because then you get Doyle and Davis come out, they jump at Moxley, and none of Death Riders came to his aid. Now it's a continental match, so they couldn't be at ringside, but none of them come out. Did that? Do you still believe there's the beat out of Moxley from the Death Riders, or maybe are they walking that back a little?
I want it to happen more than I think it's going to happen now.
Okay.
To be honest,
Fair.
it just makes so much sense for them to do it, especially for his character growth that he's going through right now. You
Yeah.
know, like it just yes, and it makes so much sense for them too to be on their own footing because you brought in Wheeler, you brought in some of these other guys who didn't necessarily could stand on their own feet. Like I know that's saying a lot about Claudio. Claudio's great. Claudio's an amazing wrestler, but he always needed a mouthpiece. I think he's at a spot where he doesn't need that. I also think that, Pac is in a place where you need it. And honestly, with the ascension and everything they've done with Marina,
Oh my.
you don't need him anymore. They have outgrown him. And I think it's a perfect opportunity. But I just don't see I feel like they're gonna F it up.
See, I disagree with that. They've outgrown him thing. I was on that fence for a while with you guys, but especially with the way that they present everything, right? Moxley's the leader, but he's in his own world, sort of thing. He's not always there with them either. So later on, when we saw them in the episode get into some stuff backstage, Moxley was nowhere to be found, and he didn't need to be. I don't think he needs to be either, too, right? Like Moxley is waging war against a heel faction, and you still want to keep the Death Riders heel. I think by turning him on Moxley, that's a massive storyline when you've got some really big fish in the fryer right now, you know, especially with all the stuff you're doing with this main event picture, because there's a lot of Moxie, pun intended, going on in that main event picture. And this is if you did this is a story that deserves your front and center attention, right? He's on a third level belt. It's not there to take over as your main focus with everything else around you. So I like the idea. I almost like the idea more of Takeshita joining the Death Riders.
Yeah, I mean that is if they don't go the
Probably a bit
route
far, but
yeah, if they don't go the route I want them to go, that makes a lot of sense. But it's like the old saying, like what was it, Superman 3, where he finally figured out that the suit doesn't make him Superman, he makes the suit Superman.
yeah.
It's like I feel like the belt in that aspect, he's making that belt more prestigious than it's ever been. Period. And I love Okada. Like love Okada, and
Mhm.
he's given more prestige to that Continental Classic belt than anybody ever has before.
True. Well, manners maketh man.
Yes. Well said, sir.
So we have our first title match, and we're just going straight through tonight because it was that
Yeah.
good. We don't need
It flowed beautifully.
It
Tony,
flowed
great job.
fantastically. I had to pry myself away just to make my dinner, and I just go super quick dinner mode because I didn't want to leave anything, El Clone versus Mark Briscoe for the TNT title. Okay. And of all the matches tonight, this is probably this is the lightest of them all, I would say.
It was so great, though.
It was fantastic. And Clone, we don't really get to see a lot of in the ring. And
first Dynamite match.
Was this his first one?
Yeah.
He's been in like multi-man matches that we've seen thus far. I don't even know if he's done many singles at all, even on Collision,
Yeah.
But
I mean, Hologram should be coming back here shortly, so that helps.
That does help. That's the whole point of Clone was, the anti-hologram and hologram. He goes by way. This was good fun. Briscoe did win, get the victory, and then afterwards pulls up and just says, I'm going to do an old school. I like this idea. TNT title open challenge with one caveat. This Saturday, anybody can challenge as long as you're not in the Don Callis family. So who could challenge? Someone's got to step up to the
Who?
Blackout.
Hold on. There's a TikTok trend right now. Have you seen the TikTok trend of like if somebody was an owl?
No.
Yeah. So it's like there's so many of them like, this is my impression of Hulk Hogan being a owl. Who, brother? Like people do that stuff.
Teenage daughters, ladies and gentlemen.
Solid trend. Solid trend.
Okay, all right. I'm sure I'll get some links in the group chat here very soon.
Squatch. We miss Squatch.
Hey. No bad talking beards there, Squatch. Come on now.
Dude, it's fine. I ain't got one. Yes. Makes his face totally look fat.
He's a little tubby. He's all right. Blackout happens. So obviously, Malachi Black. No.
Yeah, no.
For a second,
Chris Jericho. I thought it was gonna be Chris Jericho for a second.
Really? And then comes on with you get this big heartbeat on the stage. For those of you who know the man's history, you know where this is going. Literally 2 days ago, officially. Do what?
It turned black on the screen.
It turned black. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Psycho Killer, Tommaso Ciampa, who 3 days earlier was saying his goodbyes in WWE, which I'm so glad. I don't know if it's just for him or there's other circumstances. I don't know. But the fact that we have to wait 6 months for his ass to show up in AEW made me so happy. So happy.
So far, challenging. Yeah. The AEW roster in 2026 has got Jake Doyle, and now Tommaso Ciampa.
Let's go.
Yeah. And the possibility of some New Japan boys coming over because all their stuff is up. A lot of New Japan guys are up, actually. I mean, a few of them are going to Noah. But
Clark Connors has a match on Collision this week.
I wonder why. Isn't he dating somebody? Who could he be dating?
Ooh.
I don't know. I understand that their relationship's a little toxic. All right. But anyway, back to Tommaso Ciampa. My face froze. I'm like, this is the best signing that they've had in a hot minute because
it takes a lot to shock him too, ladies and gentlemen.
I 100% did not see this coming. Number two, his style of match fits into AEW like none other WWE wrestler that they've brought over. Period. End of story.
It's Parmesan on spaghetti. Let's go.
I mean, the fact that we get to run him and Roddy back a few times, and then I know, like, I'm just getting excited thinking about a few of these things. Like Ciampa coming, I don't care if it's a little 1-year deal, 6-month thing. I don't care.
Him and Kyle Fletcher.
I mean, yeah, run back all the NXT stuff, but you know, like we'll get Fletcher? Him and Okada. We can get him and Takeshita. We can get him and Kyle Fletcher. Like
I just said Kyle Fletcher twice, and you're like, that's not it. No, that's yes. Give me that.
No, I know. I'm just like, dude.
And he's grown so much from the original DIY days, the Blackheart, you know, and then the second iteration of DIY. I mean,
would it be a good move to have him take the belt instantly?
Yes.
I agree.
It would. And I say for two reasons. For one, prop him to the moon, right? Wrestling marks know him. He is a knowable face if you watch WWE's product over the past couple years, okay? Nothing wrong in putting a belt on somebody you know. We talked about this when Claudio took the ROH belt, right? You know, you want to put it on somebody you know, right? That's a good thing. Number two, we have said this so many times, it's beyond sick. Move the belt. This is a secondary title. It should not stay in someone's grasp for 6 months, 8 months, a year and a half, right? Move the belt. Briscoe doesn't need it to get over, right?
No.
You gave it to him. It's great that he had it. He earned it. It was a massive victory, you know. But move it. Just move it around. Give it back to him later on. Who cares, right? You know, move the belt.
I think if you've been a long time listener, watcher of our show, you know how we feel about long reigns.
Oh,
Like, I think it's the Attitude Era, and both you and I, just because we love watching that belt move around. Other than when Hogan got a hold of it, is basically when it got stuck forever. Or
first
John
time,
Cena and the
first
Ruthless
time with
Aggression.
the first time with the original NWO belt though. That was
It was worth it then.
it was worth it. First
Worth
time,
it then.
first one.
But man, like we're all big fans of it moving around. So if they do move it off of Briscoe, that makes a ton of sense. And then you have lots of opportunities with Tommaso Ciampa. You get the Fletcher, you can get the other ones that you want. Because when you think TNT, you think Kyle Fletcher. They're playing that seed later tonight.
Yep.
Come
And I'm
on,
telling
baby.
you, at Revolution,
Come on, baby.
Oh.
And Tommaso freaking Ciampa, dude.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Underrated as hell, unless you are a black and gold NXTer. If you're a black and gold NXTer, you appreciate the hell out of him so much.
They have, and I was going to talk on this near the end of our discussion of the show here, because there's definitely a lot of black and goldness going on here, and not in the way that you despise. So, and Ciampa's a good part of that, bringing him in here. I feel no, I was gonna say, I was gonna ask if do you think something like this would sign eventually a Johnny Gargano situation, right?
Probably not, because Candice LeRae's already moving to more backstage stuff with WWE anyway.
Yeah, I think he's going more the AJ Styles path eventually, because he had the chance when he was released the last time,
Yeah,
he's doing he just kind of just dug into Twitch and did all that for 8 months, and then get back in.
Yeah,
I figured like that was his chance to go to AEW, and they made a lot of reference to Tommaso Ciampa, specifically Excalibur did, to his ROH days, right? Which,
as they should.
I mean, technically it's more his PWG days, but I digress.
Close enough, man.
Still, Tommaso Ciampa, All Elite. And then we get some promo goodness. So backstage, Kyle Fletcher promo met by the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada, who is offering an apology because he took the screwdriver that was meant for him at World's End.
Yes.
And he just wanted to win so bad. And he's sorry. And being the bigger man, Kyle Fletcher appreciates the gesture and shakes his hand. Put a pin in that. We'll come back to that.
You sure? Because I'm ready to boil on it.
Later on, yeah, fuck the pin. Later on, you get another Don Callis family promo. So before you have to take a team match, okay? Don Callis is back there with Takeshita and Fletcher, okay? And he says he wants to go off of what Okada and Fletcher did, and he tells Takeshita he wants him to apologize to Okada. And then talks about how Fletcher's destined to be, TNT champion and all this stuff here, this and that. Again, this is what I was getting at. Setting up that stage. Tommaso Ciampa, Kyle Fletcher, Revolution, book it, take my money, let's fucking go.
Yes, please.
So, Takeshita apologize? I mean, you're just driving that wedge, right?
Yeah. So, clearly, Kyle Fletcher has drawn a line in the sand, but he's starting to feel bad about it. But he did the same thing to his buddy, who is also now in the Don Callis family with him, and Davis. He turned his back on him. I think he'll do it again to Takeshita, and Takeshita will end up being part of the Death Riders like we talked about. But Okada being a little bitch right now might be the best thing that's happening in AEW. And that's saying something, because they got a lot of storylines going on. But him doing that, like making amends, because he knows, like, I don't need both of them against me. I can handle one of them. I know I can beat Takeshita. At least that's in his mind. And he's like, I don't think I can beat Fletcher. He definitely thinks he can't beat Fletcher. So that's why he's going down this route, man.
I mean, proof's in the pudding there. He's lost him 2 years in a row in the Continental Classic. So just saying. The subtle the way they're doing this here is so good. It's just like just enough to give you some real good layers on this, but not overwhelming anything. And the payoff, like you talked about earlier, especially when you throw out that tag team match for Let's Go, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And whether you move him over to the Death Riders, this is an idea, Does it need to happen? Nah. He can go on his own and whatever.
I mean, would it be cool? Yeah. Would it be cool if he went solo? Yeah. But does it make sense? Also, yeah.
You can go either way with that, I think the fear is if you take somebody like Takeshita and put him on his own, yeah, I mean, he doesn't speak English very well, right?
It's getting better.
He's getting better, but he always has been his best when he's had some sort of mouthpiece manager or something.
Yep.
So make Moxley that guy? Oh, let's fucking go, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Big Stoke's it's still hurt, guys.
Oh.
But you can go out and support Big Stoke at helpbigstoke.com. Brought to you by Blue Chew. Sorry.
Is there a Blue Chew ad on the website now?
I don't know, but there should be.
There should be.
That's a callback. That's a serious callback for our show.
Yeah. For those of you not familiar, you need to subscribe. You need to go down to this history here and look at some of our past lives
right now. See what's changed on Help Big Stoke.
See if anything's changed on that. While you get into that,
Andrade, it says thank you to our newest donor, $50K from Andrade. It's a picture of Andrade. It's so great. It's so great.
Oh my god. All right, real quick MJF promo. MJF comes out. Just talk shit on Austin, is immediately interrupted by Brody King, who is the most liberal person who looks like a Nazi. That's not a line I saw coming.
That might have been the best line out of anything he said.
And he was he did a little laugh, but he wanted to laugh so hard.
It's kind of true.
I mean, he's a big metal guy, That's metal has a look, and unfortunately, yeah. Brody informs him that he had a little talk with, because he offers him to be basically a modern day Wardlow, more or less, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pay him, be his muscle, put him in a suit with a scarf, and make it work and this and that. Brody's like, nah, son. Talk to Tony Khan. I'm gonna get an eliminator match next week. So there's that. I like how they're no. Well, hold on a second. Let me think for a second. You're not going to not have MJF on your Australia show, right?
100%.
Then he wins.
But who could you heat up real quick just to have a quick match? Nobody.
Brody.
It's Brody.
So Brody.
Brody.
That's what I'm saying. He being Brody. Brody wins.
Yeah, that's it.
Absolutely. That's how you do it. I mean, and all this discussion they're doing throughout the show, they're including Brody in that, which is fantastic for Brody. I mean, the man deserves it, Do I think he's legitimately in the picture with these other guys? Unfortunately, as much as I love Brody, no. But give him the shot. Give him the rub.
Agreed.
Did you donate to Stoke there?
I tried, but again, it's still down. You can't donate directly, guys. Sorry, but you can buy his shirts on Shop.
Get you a shirt.
Stokes for hose. Shirt.
You raggedy bitch.
That's the shirt I want. If he had a "You raggedy bitch" shirt, I would wear that loud and proud out in public all the time.
All right. Real quick, Young Bucks promo. The old Bucks are back. Yay. Good. Okay.
Yeah. I love it.
Then you had what was my match of the night until the main happened. The women's title match. Tekla versus Chris Statlander. A little sauce added before the match. Willow puts it out there that if the Sisters of Sin do not show their faces or interfere in the match at all, they'll get a title shot for the tag titles this Saturday. So we get a straight up one-on-one match between these two. My God, is Tekla over? I'll begin with that.
Wrong kid died.
Besides the fact of what we thought about Statlander's reign and taking the belt off, this crowd told you everything you should know about why this was a wrong decision. This is your heel over as hell against who's supposed to be the top babyface on your women's team, right?
Yeah.
And not only do you not give her the belt, you immediately bring out another person to stare down with Statlander. Maybe I felt this. Yes, I'm a big Tekla fan, have been for years. I get it, but I still just feel it is the total wrong decision.
Okay, we're in agreement. Just get that out there, okay? But let me ask you this, okay? Revolution is 6 weeks away,
give or take, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. You have Grand Slam in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
3-4
Valentine's
weeks?
Day. Yeah.
Okay. So it's like the halfway point, right?
Basically, yeah.
So now that you have built up Tekla, you have taken weeks, months to build up Tekla as the next big bad, to have her lose like that. Did you freeze? No, you're back.
No, my connection, like it dropped and it came back. I don't know why.
No, it hates you.
It does hate me. It must be a woman.
But Tekla was the obvious answer here. It was by far and away the most obvious answer that they have, and they squandered it. They absolutely just did not do it, because it's easy to heat up faces, man. Faces are heated up real quick, but who do they have in the heel women's on the single side right now, JJ, that they can heat up in time for Grand Slam / Revolution? That would take it serious.
Therein lies the problem, because you said the magic word there on the singles side, right? Because you pull out Megan Bain and Penelope Ford, right? And they even says on commentary, are they staring down? Remember, the Babes of Wrath have a title shot on Saturday, which now with this, you don't even watch Collision, I guess, because we know how that's going to end, right? I mean, we could presume that, Sisters and weren't taking the belts away from them, but you built that stipulation, you put it out there, you followed through with it, and then you just kind of buried it, right? And you got them out here, but they're also insinuating that maybe it's Megan Bain who's going after Statlander. We've seen this already
twice,
and I know you're a big Megan Bain fan. I think you'd agree with me. She's not the woman to put the belt on yet.
Not that belt.
Plus, you just reunited her with Penelope, the whole thing. So what do you do with that, right? Marina Shafir's tied up with Toni Storm for good purpose, right? Mercedes Moné is going down her spiral, as she should, right?
Yep.
Athena, you're keeping an arm's length away because she's still doing ROH stuff and everything. You don't have anybody. You don't have any. Unless this is a roundabout way to get Tekla back in the mix, and there's plenty of time to do that. I'm not saying there's not. I just think that's a swing. That's a swing and a miss right there.
I agree. I mean, obviously.
But you asked the question. Who?
I can't think of a single soul.
Somebody you bring in, maybe
Britt Baker.
Bring Britt back, which I mean that's.
I mean, she could bring her in, insta heel, everybody would be fine. Nothing would be lost.
Yeah.
Everybody hates her anyway, so just lean into it.
I mean, you got Jamie Hayter doing like a tag team thing now with Alex Windsor, which they should have done the whole time. Now that when I saw them paired up, I'm like, yeah, you should have done those two the whole time. That makes sense. Okay.
I mean, I don't think you're gonna be able to heat up Persephone fast enough.
I don't
she's
think
not ready
so.
for that.
Not for that. I mean, Ruby's apparently she's working out, but she's not ready to come back. And she would come back as like a mega heel, would she?
No, she would come back to a king's welcome.
Yeah. So it's like,
sorry.
I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do with that. The only answer I can think of is that this story isn't done, but you severely damaged the storytelling for it. For I don't know what.
I mean,
Stat and the picture with Tekla on the other way around, right? Stat is infinitely more interesting chasing a title, the hanger syndrome, right?
Yeah, and those listening, I mean, weigh in here. I mean, do you think that Tekla should have won tonight? Because I think anybody listening clearly thinks that we do or knows we do.
I hope so. Hell, I mean,
I didn't even text the chat group because I knew all three of us were on the same page. Because all of us were no doubt she's winning, end of story. And then is this just a speed bump? I'm like, I am seriously perplexed on what they're gonna do here. Now, if they do the "you're not done with me, I deserve another shot" type thing, and just have her just disregard things and then find a way to win, which would be super cool. But they should have done that in this one. But I still think it damages her. This loss damages her as being taken seriously as the top heel / AEW Women's Champion.
And therein lies a little bit about what I said to Austin last week, right? Because I always felt like you're doing this long form story with her to take the title and give it to her at Revolution, right? And maybe that's still the plan, but then this happened in the middle of it. And it's just like, oh.
Yeah. I just say 50-50 booking.
The match was unbelievable up to the very ending, though. The match was so good. I mean,
both of them are phenomenal wrestlers. So what do you expect?
So good. Jack Perry had a little video promo, and then Ricochet had a real quick promo where he kidnapped Jack Perry and they beat him up
and almost murdered him. It was almost a hate crime for people with curly hair.
Is that a bald thing you're throwing out there? It feels like you're attacking the bald.
I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying that he attacked somebody with a full luscious set of hair.
He did. Well, I mean, he's getting a title shot, so there's that.
Accurate.
I'm good with this. Last title match of the night. You had your tag team titles. Doghouse families, Davis and Doyle, or Jamie.
D&D.
Okay. Versus FTR. And of course you get the magic that is Stokely Hathaway and Don Callis.
Yeah. His character is really high in magic and intelligence.
They need to be permanent fixtures on that announced desk. I'm just okay. This was a hard fucking hitting match, man. This was
and a little sad. I don't know if you saw the reports. This looks like Doyle's hurt.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jake he was legit hurt is what sources there were saying. It seemed like a tricep or bicep or something was like torn.
Oh, that's like
a
9 month.
Sucks because like he looked great.
Just signed too. God,
I like this version of him so much. So much.
It makes sense. He's done this version in other iterations, not necessarily on TNA.
I didn't hear what's my name said 30 times.
That.
I mean, I don't mind that, but you know what I'm saying. Like this version of him with Davis, those two, perfect.
Well, he did a very similar version of this on Indie Scenes. We actually saw it at Revolver one time where it wasn't the "What's My Name," and you even said then you liked him a lot more than you did 4 months earlier, and we saw him in Journey Pro. So
that is very accurate.
Well, speedy recoveries to you, Jake something Doyle. I'm still going to use that. I don't care.
JSD.
FTR, of course, does retain that thanks to Jon Moxley.
Turnabout's fair play.
Yep. So he comes out. They come and beat him up after his match. So he comes out, costs them. And then, just hangs out there, just kind of just broods up by the table. The rest of the Death Riders eventually find their way around back because you got a real quick promo before the main event with Orange Cassidy, always gold, right? He just talking shit on Wheeler Yuta.
Scraggly beard. His hair's too long, like to be cool, but not short enough.
Short to be not. It's kind of, and so here comes Wheeler, and then of course out comes Marina and Tony for the best part of the segment. And we're getting a mixed tag match with them sometime, right?
Yeah, I think it's down in Australia.
In Australia, fantastic. That's perfect. Okay. Main event time. And boy, if you weren't buckled in, I don't know what to tell you. Andrade El Idolo, Swerve Strickland. Winner gets Kenny Omega next week, if that's not even bigger stakes. This is the best Andrade has looked since his inaugural title run and shortly thereafter his feud with Aleister Black in NXT. By far, if not better than that.
This version of him is who he is.
Mm-hmm.
This is who he was down in Mexico, like this style, and then he did it on Collision, and then on this week he had the girl who wanted to take a selfie with him, which I think is great. I don't know if it's his girlfriend or what, but like
it's a fantastic plant either way.
Good job, Andrade, on the upgrade. Just throwing that out there.
Wow.
I'm not a Charlotte guy, so there you go. But
apparently they're still amicable. It's all right.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I think you've said this, I don't know how many times. AEW is that perfect blend of everything that WWE doesn't do with Lucha Libre, strong style, like British strong style too, and Japanese strong style. They have this beautiful blend of all these different types, and they have so many people who can be chameleons with it. And then when you get two people who are really good at being chameleons, and you put them in the ring together, and you let them just wrestle their match, you get this.
I wasn't bullshitting or trying to be a hot take by saying early match of the year contender. Yes, there's hardly any matches out. We haven't even got to a single pay-per-view this year other than Wrestle Kingdom. Okay, single American pay-per-view, let's put it that way. Right. Yeah. But I still think if you watch this match in July, August, it's on the list. It might be the best, but this thing was pace-wise, styles. I mean, it was so good storytelling. We know what Swerve is, and Andrade, like I said, this is the best Andrade has been for a long time. He looks like $1 million.
He does. His hair all long with the blonde in it, dude. Like
blonde wet.
Dude, I mean, dude looks good. Oh. Like I'm just gonna call it out now.
And more shredded than a Julian salad, I can't believe you didn't.
I'll allow you to steal my bit for that. It's fair.
I can't believe you didn't lead with that, man.
Nah,
you could have followed up with the whole ramble on.
Said, sir.
But I mean, it's always an indication because my two favorite moves that he does are the double backflip.
Yeah.
And the fake out back elbow. First time I saw those was in his inaugural feud with Drew Galloway when he took the title off of him in NXT, right? And I thought it was a total mistake, that double backflip the first time he did it. I go, oh my God, he improvised that on the fly. No, that's the move. But
yeah, it's one of the
he makes it look so effortless, and he's back in form. Match up with Swerve is just a dream, for him. And we're gonna get him because he ended up getting the victory in the most heel classic way ever, right? Grabbing the arm of Aubrey Edwards to do the mule kick low blow. Oh, I know that made you smile. You're smiling right now. Look at you.
I just love it. Like,
look at you.
The old tricks are still the best tricks, dude.
Through the roof.
The old tricks are still the best tricks. Like,
they are.
Thank you. I believe it's a Ric Flair original, but you never know. Could have happened before then, obviously. But those are some of the best heel moves. They're just subtle, yet super impactful, because obviously everybody and their mother, including me, thought, oh, we're going to go Omega Swerve. Yes. And then now I'm getting Omega Andrade after that match. I'm like, oh, hell yes. Like, I didn't know I could upgrade how I felt about a match when Swerve's not in it. And wow. Like, hats off to both of them. Damn.
2 upgrades. For one, you're getting more, pixie dust in that magical Swerve turns heel potion going on here. You see the brooding going on in him. We all know. You talked about the music, right? It's happening. And the second, my God, the Idolo chants, this crowd, I think any crowd out there, like Idolo, this is how you put Andrade over properly. Main roster never did it. Even when he was on NXT, he got the title. He did the thing. He had an unbelievable feud with Alistair, but he was never that big to the crowd in NXT.
Yeah.
Fortunately, right? He's found his home, and his visa's now clear, so we're good. So, Idolo, Omega. I know you already said you think something's going to be Omega.
Yeah, and if I'm wrong, I know it's because of something that'll make me very happy. So either way, I'll be very happy.
Okay, all right. Show ends though with a multi-standoff walkout. I like the single cam shots.
Same.
Yes, WWE they've been doing that real good on that last few years, but steal it. Who cares? This is wrestling, for God's sake, right?
I mean, highest form of flattery.
You got Kenny Omega greeting MJF backstage at the monitor, right? Who then goes through curtain, is met by Andrade El Idolo, walks out through the main door to his car, stopped by Hanger and his beard, his chubby face beard. All right, Squatch, I'm throwing that out there. And he drives off. What do you think about it? Because the possibility is there. Multi-man title match at Revolution?
Book it. I think that's where we are.
I say don't.
I mean, yeah, but no, it's happening.
I hope not. Because they just did that. That's how he won the title,
Exactly. And that's how he'll retain the title. Come on, man.
It's very on par. Yes, it's very on brand, but you can do run-ins and stuff all you need because you got enough guys in this picture, but just do Omega MJF or Andrade MJF, for God's sake. Like now I'm all on board with that. I am all on board with that.
No. You know as well as I do, more than likely Omega's gonna find a way to win that thing.
Yeah. And then there's Hanger could find a way to get himself into that match if they do need to make it, if they do choose to make it a multi-person.
Yep.
I hope they don't. I just really hope they don't.
Dude, that's how he keeps the belt. Like, that's the most MJF thing. And you said it's on brand, but sometimes,
I know,
especially with heels, you gotta keep them on brand, buddy.
I hear you. Well, we will find out more. So we've got another we got big collision actually going on this weekend too, but big Dynamite next week in Vegas, Fight Night in Vegas. A couple weeks out from Grand Slam Australia Part 2. And then we're not too far out then from that point for Revolution. But we have another pay-per-view to get to.
We absolutely do.
Before we get to Revolution.
I got one hanger. I got another one that I am ready to put up.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
But for when the belt comes back to Daddy.
Just over my shoulder right here, so you can see it clearly. It shines so nice. I gotta clean up that.
Hey, 2 months in a row, man. I'm proud of you. 2.
Well, thank you. 2 in a row. Yeah, we'll make it 3. Royal Rumble this weekend. Thoughts?
Can you make it a 3-peat though? This is gonna be the hard one because you don't want
this will be a tough one. I have to analyze my buddy who's
I will
a big.
Tell you this now, Megan's been studying, so the pressure's on Megan to prepare. Like she's even gone so far to mark out who she thinks gonna be in the Rumbles, both of them, and their order. She's trying to figure out the order.
Wow, she's going deep.
Yeah, dude. Like she is all about it. So
I think I might be screwed.
But in fairness, you know how at the beginning of the year we were talking about how shitty WWE had last year. 2025 sucked.
Yeah, product wise.
Yeah, but we said they could easily right the ship, right? They're on the road to WrestleMania. They are righting that ship, except for one damn thing, and that's it. But other than that, the shows have been really good, and I've actually been watching a little bit, and they're progressing storylines nicely. Lots of good stuff. WWE, just keep it up. Don't mess it up, please.
It's weird how it's really going like bursts, right? Because they'll have some stuff, and then they'll do like a bunch of things. We talked last week about the whole TNA NXT debacle that's been driving me especially, but us crazy, right? But then in the same breath, like you talk about, there are other stuff they going. They actually making sense and going forward, and it's not unsurprising, Jamie, being that it is the build up for one of the big four.
I mean, this is the start to the road.
Yeah, it's going to be sign pointing season after Saturday.
This road.
That's right. Yeah, sign pointing season's in full effect come Sunday. Oh,
not yet. Not yet. We gotta wait till Wednesday. We all got to bust out our signs on Wednesday.
We'll pull it out. Wednesday we're going to pull out full sign pointing season. So we'll have results of that. Have we seen AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura for the last time?
Well, according to his Instagram post that he had subsequently deleted right after, yes. And
I mean, the whole everything from the match, the whole like fire the gun, catch the kiss, throwback. If it's not, this is a masterful bit of storytelling that they haven't done in a long while, but they are telegraphing the living shit out of this.
So here's the thing.
Here's your soapbox. Go.
AJ's losing it at the Rumble. I'm calling it now. I'm gonna put it on the list. It's happening.
Yep.
But is he done with wrestling? No.
How?
Because he is going to do a very, 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 very baby stint with TNA. Go out on his terms.
That's actually kind of amazing now that I think about it.
And he's going to retire at Slammiversary. Officially. But he's going to end with WWE at the Rumble. They're going to let him go to do TNA stuff because he's actually whatever. Yeah. So he'll just go down there, do the stuff there at TNA, officially retire at Slammiversary, going up against somebody that he's gone up against 1,000 times there, whatever. So would that be a Kazarian? Could they bring in Oh, I don't know. Somebody who's hanging out in NXT, not doing much these days. And, you know, there's a few people that they could bring in. But I definitely feel like if they're going to have him retire, they'll retire to an old TNA person, Bobby Roode, or somebody of that nature one last time.
I mean, times have sure changed, and yes, fitting it would be to have Christopher Daniels as the one.
Yeah, but Christopher Daniels is an AEW.
He's an AEW, and Christopher Daniels he's past that too. Let's be love
Or
to see
Joe.
Or Joe, right? You know. I mean, everybody he feuded with in the height of TNA. I mean, Kazarian does make a lot of sense. I also don't hate the idea of him putting over.
His is not this whole year-long telegraphed BS. That's probably the best way to put it.
Right.
So he could put over somebody and it'd be fine. But the fact that, of course, Gunther's going to take him out, and then they're saying that Gunther's probably going to be the one to take out Brock, and then Gunther's going to be taking out everybody. He's going to be the career killer, which they just trademarked, FYI.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
I'm going to be sad, and I wanted to do this. I wish we had Austin on the show, because what AJ Styles has meant to wrestling.
Oh, God.
There would not be an AEW without him.
No.
Plain and simple. And he was supposed to be in AEW, be one of the original OGs,
Mm-hmm.
but then he decided to re-sign with WWE because he wanted security, which I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
5 kids. Yeah, I get it.
You love AJ, and I definitely give you the floor. But is he a Mount Rushmore wrestler? No. Is he a Mount Rushmore of what he meant to the business? Yes.
I think it's tough to pull that up, because you think Mount Rushmore of wrestling, and there's 4. You got 4 spots, right? That's a lot of weight to put on 4 people, right? And how do you even quantify that? You know, to your point, if you start doing, you know, divisions of it, then yeah, you could definitely get that. The most telling thing is the little thing that John Cena wrote for them in their last match, right? The little intro he surprised them with. All his old nicknames, right? You know, talking about the Bull Club and all this. But the one that most resonated, of course, the face that runs the place. He was TNA to the point where Sting and Flair opened and closed Nitro, right? First match, last match, right? TNA became as big as it was, and is still an actual thing in there because of AJ Styles. Yes, others involved, I know. Let's be real. He was your John Cena, your Hulk Hogan, your Bruno Sammartino, whatever era generation you want to go with. He meant that much. To the point when he left TNA to go to ROH in New Japan, TNA took a steep dive off of a cliff. They already weren't that great with the whole aces and eights thing, you know? And then it's so bad. And then they write off AJ as part of that, right? And the feud with Dixie, which was, my God, mind-numbingly, frustratingly bad, right? It took them literally failing, Jeff Jarrett coming in, rebranding it with his other promotion he started, Global Force, to just bail on that, to barely existing until Matt Hardy's brilliance shone through in the most wacky, weird way that kept them alive enough to be bought to the point where they actually became decent again. but it was always still the cornerstone was AJ Styles, and he was behind every major point in the birth of TNA, the rise of the six-sided ring, even through the Hogan years. It was still AJ, right? He was the butt of a joke for 2 years behind Kurt Angle, but it was still AJ Styles. And yeah, I think that is a fantastically fitting, amazing way to put him out. I'm mad I didn't think of it first. Not gonna lie. But then again, you are the booker here, Jamie. You're the creative.
I am. And one day I'll have my own promotion and I'll be booking.
It's gonna happen. I'm just gonna do production. It's gonna be amazing, right?
Yes.
All right. I'll get pick sheets out. We'll do picks. It's at 2:00 this Saturday. Stadium is built and ready, and it'll be torn down by Sunday afternoon.
Crazy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and then I'm gonna be going to Wichita Saturday night, so I'm gonna be able to watch live.
Woo! There we go. Well, I'm working, so I'm probably gonna watch it Sunday. There's no football on.
I honestly want to make sure I get to see one Austin Reddick a few last times in that ring before he moves on to Philly. So if you are in the Kansas City area, come out to Wichita. Come watch with me. And I think Megan's coming with me. So just come watch with us. It's family friendly, so I will do my best to make sure the chants are family friendly.
I mean, it's going to be really cold on Saturday. If you don't have anything else to do, do a little road trip. Go watch some wrestling.
Dude, they got Brahms.
There you go.
If you don't know what Brahms is, he ain't from the Midwest.
You know, you're not. And you need to go to Wichita and get some. All right. Other local wrestling news. Fountain City had a little joint announcement. So last show was a success. We talked about this. Their next show is not going to be just their show. They're doing a joint show with our friends over at CSW, Moonshine Mantel's promotion, on March 14th. Do I have the date right?
Yeah, I think it's March 14th.
I'm going forward here just to make sure. Yeah, that's a Saturday.
Right
March. Yeah, because it's a leap year, so February starts and ends and say okay. All right. March 14th in Leavenworth, Kansas, where HCW used to run. You have a little joint show with Fountain City Pro, CSW. That's a little something different.
Definitely a little something different. I mean, it's a fun venue. It's a lot bigger than what they've ran. There is beer available. Come on now. And if you get too drunk, it's literally next to a hotel. So just stay in the hotel.
It is a hotel. It's built into the hotel. So yeah, it's downtown. So for those of you not familiar, it's in downtown Leavenworth. Yes, Leavenworth, depending on where you come from, is maybe not the easiest to get to, but you know, it's not that bad. A little bit north for some of us. Jamie's gonna have a little drive to get there.
It's an hour and 7 minutes from my house.
Okay, that's not as bad. Yeah, I thought you thought going to Zona Rosa was bad. Well, it's only about 20 minutes further. But no, March 14th, more details to come soon. We always have Fountain City stuff down below. CSW, follow them as well. Again, cross promotion, which I love. I love the fact that they're playing nice too, right? They've never had no reason not to be. I mean, hell, Moonshine's been on Fountain City show. So,
yeah,
you know. And it's in Kansas, no commission. I know you like that.
Hell yeah, I do. Good wrestling. So I do have friends that live in McLeod. It's not that far.
There you go.
First round's on me.
Boom. Our offer always, nobody's taking us up on this yet. I have no idea why.
I don't either. Like, come to a wrestling show. We will buy you drinks.
We'll buy you beer. Okay. And depending on how many I have, I might buy you shots.
Because you should support independent wrestlers. Period.
Absolutely. It's good fun. It's a good fun time. All right. So next week, we'll have results of Royal Rumble, talk about the Las Vegas show, build up for Grand Slam Australia. Clint hears us. There we go.
Yeah, he's in the top. That's who I was literally passively aggressively.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We're not saying anything. We're saying something.
I wasn't like, bitch, go. But I was pretty close.
No, but thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. We'll be back next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Again, if it's your first time here, hit the subscribe button down below. Give us a big thumbs up. Share us with your friends. Hit the bell icon so you know when we go live. Follow us on the internets at Total Spotfest. Jamie, take us home, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not down Total Spotfest, I got 4 words for you.
I don't know where I was going with that.
The phenomenal one. Always.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Let that run for a few seconds. I really like this song. I don't know who it reminds me